Good morning, Newman! And on this wonderful Wednesday, we're finally graduating! Out of our deep respect for our Indigenous heritage, we acknowledge that Blessed Cardinal Newman is situated upon traditional territories. Oh wait, this isn't the morning announcement! Sorry guys, I just had to do it one last time. Sorry. Good morning, staff, family, friends, and of course, fellow graduates. My name is Portia Milford, and I am absolutely honored to be representing the graduating class of 2018. To begin, I would just like to say a few thank yous. First, I would like to thank our parents, guardians, and families. Thank you for the constant support and encouragement you've shown throughout our many years of school. Thank you for loving us, providing us with advice, although we probably never listened to them. Thank you for supporting us mentally and emotionally, but most importantly, thank you for supporting us financially, especially in grade 9 by giving us $1 every day to buy a calf cookie. And thank you for allowing us to use your car when we finally got our license. But I do hate to inform all the parents in the audience that your days of giving us money and allowing us to use your car are not over yet. If anything, they're just getting started. Thanks. Next, I would like to thank all the teachers that we have encountered throughout our years. Thank you for your constant patience, because we know it can be a handful sometimes. Thank you for putting up with our bad habits, including our lack of uniform, open-toed shoes, and our unimpressive excuse as to why we didn't hand something in. Most importantly, thank you for having the strength, courage, and dedication to lead us in the right direction and set us on the right path, all while helping shape us into the strong and independent leaders of the future. Honestly, without you all, we would have not been able to entail the difficulties and challenges of high school and have the bravery to take our next big steps as we leave Newman. To the various members of our support staffs, youth workers, guidance counselors, administrative staff, and school resource officer, thank you for helping us on last-minute projects, printing needs, and allowing us to vent to you about our pointless problems as well as the big ones. And thank you for having the positive energy you have and will continue to give off. I would also like to thank the new addition to our school, our student supervisors, Ms. Chow and Mr. Lindo. It was very beneficial having you two here who became more like our mentors. Thank you for providing us with witty comments, advice, and great conversations. A special thank you goes out to our caretakers for maintaining the well-being of our school, although our plans to stay home after every school flood was canceled because you guys cleaned up the school so fast. My final thank you goes out to Ms. Laidlaw, Mr. Petrosak, and Ms. Carey. Thank you for all the time and effort you've invested into making Cardinal Newman a safe and enjoyable place. Thank you for successfully running our school and allowing us to grow by not punishing us for every little mistake we made. Well, class of 2018, we made it. From the first day we entered this school, we were unsure and a bit nervous about our high school experience. As we entered high school, we all had different perspectives of it. Some of us thought it would be like High School Musical, Mean Girls, or even Degrassi High. As we continue our journey throughout high school, we came to the realization that in fact, high school wasn't any of those things. It was a journey that varies for everyone and was enriched by the different clubs, sports teams, and activities we joined. Those 4 years may have felt long while experiencing them day by day, but now we look back and realize that we made it out faster than the fire alarm technician did. I guess you could say our time together was pretty lit. From the toaster and popcorn incident that had us thinking the school was gonna burn down, Not only that, but we learned a lot during our time here. Like how we could have a good time even if we had to take our hats off. Or how black men don't cheat. Well, I don't think it would be fair if I didn't address the elephant in the room. Where exactly do we go from here? That has been the question we have been pondering throughout high school, especially this year as we're obligated to make decisions that would impact our futures. Will I be going to university, college, the workplace, or take a year off to figure out what it is I want to do? Are we the future electricians, doctors, and teachers of tomorrow? Are we the next Officer Carter or the next fire alarm technician for Newman? Some of us are sure about our future goals while others aren't, and that's okay, as long as we make time for our passions and talents and put them to good use. Now, at the end of our time as high school students, we have the opportunity to take on the world and to find and pursue our passions, to quote-unquote leave a legacy. The English department's favorite playwright, William Shakespeare, once said, "Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them." In life, we cannot always count on being born great or privileged, but we can always remember that the opportunity to achieve greatness is within our grasp. Keep in mind that many of our social and political leaders and heroes started their lives as an average person, just like you and me. Despite the failures and mistakes we'll make, and although we may be average, we find that the average work hard for their greatness. This greatness comes from our friends reaching out to us, those who go out of their way to be thoughtful, the unsung heroes. If there's anything you take away from today, remember to leave a legacy and to achieve greatness is not to get money, power, or glory, but rather to leave those with whom you cross paths with a little more hope and happiness. Our time here together as a senior class will not be remembered as grade popularity, likes, or favorites, but by the relationships and by the kind of person you were. These are legacies, the kind we must leave. Pour clôturer, je dis merci à vous tous, professeurs, familles et amis qui sont venus célébrer avec nous aujourd'hui. Je dis un grand merci à mes camarades de classe qui m'ont choisi comme porte-parole de la classe. Je vous souhaite bonne chance pour le futur. Class of 2018, it's been a #fabulous 4 years with you. And from the bottom of my heart, I wish you all the very, very best. Well, I guess that's it. And if life becomes too hard, we can always come back to Newman and go for a swim in the 4th floor pool. Thank you, and peace out.